around the world who are there in London. And of course, making that very special, very symbolic entrance for Persas with that luchador mask. Looks like some of them are boiling in that mask.
It's a little cat, isn't it? Like
It is.
Persas.
Like a very fierce cat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, no, they've got 12 players for Stallions. With TOTTI not being here. Well, I don't know what to expect from this game, but you guys just went through, I must admit, I only caught the end of it, a 1-0 game, which from your faces, not a great deal happened. But generally, Persas games, not a great deal happens.
Maybe,
yeah,
maybe those last 2 minutes, minute and a half, were what made the difference. But I mean, the 1-0 came from a penalty kick. And then that was it until literally the last minute of the game.
At least it was a feisty ending. I saw a lot of people complaining to the referee, a lot of things sort of happening off the ball. I like to see that. I find that quite fun.
The Arabic side were not happy with the way that ended. They were asking for a penalty, but that wasn't it. And here we go. Off we go with this Persas against Stallions match. Both teams looking for a ticket, a pass to the next round. And Leon immediately takes the ball, passes it back to his goalkeeper. And Leon with the ball. Defending for Persas is Brian Gutierrez. Leon with a shot just over the bar. That was a good try by the Italian side already in the first minute. Trying to get ahead in the scoreboard. Monterde, one of the best keepers for the first split in the Americas League. Wanted to get a hand in that, but that was just enough over the bar. Guti, 1-on-1 against Leon. Steps on the ball.
Leon's a good defender. He's shown that this week.
He's tall too.
Yeah, he's got a good frame. And Guti's difficult in one-on-ones.
Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Good step over. Let's see if we can put that in. Guti! Yeah, I don't know if that was a handball.
Oh, 2 saves.
What a save. 2 saves by Insta-keeper. That's what it likes to be called, that Insta-keeper. All right, let's call him that. Insta-keeper to Vatolini. Vatolini out wide on the right side. As is in no hurry. Remember now it's 3 against 3. The goalkeepers can intervene in the game. This is Insta-keeper to Leon. Back to Insta-keeper. Let's see what he can do here. By himself, Antolini with a shot.
Monterde.
And Monterde. You can trust Monterde.
Can.
You were saying that Persas' defense is really good, and Monterde also, if he needs to come into the game and save his goal.
Yeah, it's a team that's more defense-minded. We'll see them coming on afterwards, but players like Nico Khalil, Rafa Cid, they get the team well positioned. Monterde's got this though. He's got a good shot.
Oh. And the second try by Cisneros. And we are now 4 against 4. This is Leon in no hurry whatsoever, asking Insta-keeper to come out of his goal so he can help him out there. Persas are very well grouped. Back in defense. This is Valtolini in, let's see, there that was number 9, Trombeta.
He's a big centre forward.
He is. Trombeta. Oh, that was close.
Almost the impossible angle.
That ball crept around the goal. And that was, if he would have scored that, my respects.
Definitely, yeah.
5 against 5, so it's the 3rd minute. Close to being 7 against 7, and this is Cisneros.
So
Out to
Rafa
Rafa Sid. Yep.
He's that player. I say he's good at defending, but he's very good at talking to his teammates and getting them in the right positions. And that's what they do. They sort of all stick together, make it very difficult to get through. To say maybe it's not the funnest thing to watch, but it takes a lot of discipline to be so good defensively.
And I think that's why he has the captain armband.
Yeah.
Makes sense. This is Matias Pera for Stallions. I don't know if Francesco Totti is going to come back if they make it into the next round. Hopefully he will, because that was one of the highlights of the tournament,
yeah.
and people definitely want to pay to see a champion of the world. This is now going to be 6 against 6, and now it is. Guti to Cisneros. Rafa Sid. And on for Persas is number 7, Tete. Monterde, oh, makes a mistake, but Angolan also came on for the Italian side. So we have a Peru against Italy side. Lots of Italian immigration in Peru. Of course, a lot of Japanese and Chinese culture in Peru. With a cross. Oh, great save there by Tete. Just on time to save his goal, because Rajan Angolan was looking dangerous. And we're complete.
I think from the point of view of the tournament having more variety of teams, we're losing all the wild cards, and I think it'd be nice to see Stallions going through, because it'd be another outsider. We've got, what, the 2 Brazilians through. We've lost the French team today that was a wild card. We've just lost the team from Saudi Arabia. What have we still got afterwards? There's another team we've got afterwards that's a wild card.
So Murasha against Limon.
Yeah, there we go. We'll have
one of those. Through. We're going to have either the Japanese side or the Turkish team into the next round. But it's mainly looking like Kings League Americas, and
which we were expecting.
Which we were expecting, yeah. Totally agree with that. So now that we're complete, none of the 2 teams took advantage of those first 5 minutes. And I was telling Paul that I was talking to Rafa Puente, the manager for Muchachos, and he was telling me there are 3 key moments in the game. The first 5 minutes, the dice, and of course when you play the secret cards. Other than that, it's very hard to get a ball in, very hard. Let's see what Rayan Angolan can do with a shot, and Monterde, of course, in the back, stops that opportunity. But for now,
we do see that, it's true, isn't it? When we're 0-0 after that first 1v1, 2v2, 3v3,
for those,
it's quite difficult for something to happen.
For those, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, it becomes very complicated for teams to get into their boxes. It's definitely not easy. But so far in these first 6 minutes, we've seen more out of the Italian side. At least 2 approaches. One stopped by Tete, and this one by Monterde with a shot. Let's see what Tete could do here to Cisneros. This is Nico Jaul. Khalil, my bad, not Jaul. Khalil. Tete Diaz. Steps on it to Rafa Sid. Rafa Sid crosses the midfield. And Cisneros down to Tete. Only with a bounce by Tarasco. But the Italian side, I insist, have been a little bit more incisive with those plays. Let's see here if Trombeta could turn around, but good pressure by the Peruvian side. Careful here, Angolan. That's going to be a corner kick for Stallions. Oh, that ball got across, but not to any Italian players. Just very, very over the crossbar. That shot by Leon Baldi, number 2 for the Italian side.
It's a good day yesterday for Mexican football, wasn't it? With I saw it in the hotel room. Pachuca beating Columbus Crew.
Yes, for the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So that was
So it stays in Mexico again.
that was the stellar game of yesterday. The Champions was only
yeah.
the warm-up. Yeah, so for CONCACAF, it's going to be Seattle Sounders, León,
At the World Cup.
Pachuca, and Monterrey at the Club World Cup. Which it would have been nice to see Club America or maybe Tigres, which are two of the more powerful teams in CONCACAF, but
It is what it is.
they didn't make enough merits to get into the final and, of course, to win. Tigres made it once to the final of the World Cup against Bayern Munich
Yeah.
in
What was the score?
2020. 1-0 for Bayern Munich.
Ooh, so it was tight.
It was a very tight game. Nangolan tries to step on it. Yep. Possession for him. Let's see what... Monterrey. Very safe in the back, but I like what Espera and company are doing, I think, so far. Stallions are taking a little bit more risks to try and get the ball into the back of the net. Cisneros in no hurry whatsoever. The Italian side, look at that order, Bruno.
Yes, exactly. It's two teams that can do that very well.
That was the shot by Chino Lopez.
The problem is that two teams that do that very well, but it's two teams that are lacking the player that we see in some of the teams that are really good at skipping past the player, making things happen on their own. I don't think these teams have got that player.
Yeah, with that skill
Yeah, that ability to
to change the rhythm of the game.
Yes.
Because so far we've seen two matches with a very tight rhythm of match. So this is Trombeta, very tall Trombeta.
It's big.
I don't know if it's the most conventional thing to have such a tall striker in this format.
Yeah, I think you prefer mobility, don't you, to sort of a big target man. But a lot of the teams have got that kind of player.
Matias Vera back to León Tarasco. León back to Matias Pera. The Italian side are just bouncing the ball around, playing the ball around from one side to the next, trying to see if they can have a little opening. They can open up that Peruvian defense, which we know is very hard to open up. Chino Lopez was trying to reach that ball, but it's going to be a throw-in for Persas FC with 11 minutes and a half already gone by in this fourth match of the last chance here in Mexico City. Remember, next Saturday, so in 6 days, it's going to be the Final Four in Monterrey, Nuevo León, in northern Mexico. Just a 2-hour drive to the US border. So if you want to do some shopping, that's the place to go.
Looking forward to that. I really want to see that stadium. You've told me very good things about it.
It's beautiful. That's a handball. Valtolini was saying that was with his chest.
Yeah, come on.
That could have even been a yellow card.
Reanudo yo,
Giovanni.
reanudo yo. Atrás. ¿Eh? No, esto te lo estoy diciendo porque no quiero, esto no me gusta. Vamos para atrás, reanudo yo. Si va rápido, va rápido. Estamos bien aquí.
Let's see what Cisneros and Tete Villas can do here. I don't know if it's... I'd rather play the cross here or go direct to goal. I think you have a good distance to go
Difficult to score
to
from
goal.
there. But only two players in the box.
Yeah, that gives it
Not
away.
too many options.
That gives it away.
Okay. Yeah. It's a bit different, that.
Tete Villas says sorry to Cisneros. And starting out from the back, trying to construct little by little. León Baldi. To Trombeta, let's see. Oh, good shot by Nainggolan. That was a good attempt.
That's where someone like Trombeta comes in very handy, isn't it? Because he can just back off the defender,
right, yeah.
Flick it onto Nainggolan. Nainggolan there, you'd expect him to score.
He can hold on to that ball, and
Yeah,
that gives the rest of the team a second or two to create something. And well, we saw what they can do. But that was not a good shot by Nainggolan. That was a strong shot, but not a goal. Monterde. Chino Lopez. Chino Lopez with no options there. Cisneros was moving, but rather goes to Tete Diaz. They were asking for a push from the back by Giovanni Valtolini. The referee says play on. This is Leon Baldi to Valtolini. Giovanni Valtolini with the ball. Nainggolan was asking for the ball. I think he had a better option there. Oh, that was a very... Oh, he knocked one of the screens. That's going to come in his paycheck.
Yeah, there's a bit more work for one of those workers who... Before, I think you guys were talking about it, they were working on the screen behind the goal and they didn't get destroyed a couple of times.
They're risking their lives. Good work, boys. Keep it up. Remember, cute and cuddly, cute and cuddly. Nainggolan. Leon Baldi. I think all the excitement went into those two first matches. All the goals went in those two first matches because we've seen...
Since we've given you the mic, it's
I
not
know.
been,
But don't worry, people. I'm leaving for the next game. I'm going to take my leave, so you'll probably see more goals and excitement. It's me. I'm the bad luck. I'm the bad juju. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry we've given you a rough ride. You know, you come here.
Maluma is going to be singing at the Final Four. I'm a big fan of Maluma.
Yeah.
The Colombian reggaeton or pop star. Rafa Cid to Tete Diaz. Back to Cisneros. Cisneros all by himself. Looking for someone to make a difference, make a run, open some space. But, you know, if Italians are good at something in football, it's at defending.
Yeah, we said it the other day. We didn't want to stereotype and say all the time, but they're proving it to be the case.
So, you know, Uruguayans have Garra Charrua, Brazilians have Jogo Bonito, and Italians have Catenaccio. That's the way it is.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. They've been champions of the world several times using Catenaccios. So, it's not a bad thing. If it works, it works. It's not pretty, but it works. It's effective, sometimes. It's effective. Ask Real Madrid. Olmedo with the ball.
Good tackle.
Good tackle. Clean tackle. And now it's Nainggolan. Matias Spira with a shot. And wide.
Look at that. Wow.
That's top-class defending. That is top-class defending. Clean tackle. And, of course, Olmedo makes nothing of it. And play goes on. 7 shots from Stallions against 4 from Persas. I haven't seen much of Persas today. They have a lot of possession. They play the ball from one side to the next. They try to open up that Italian wall, but not a lot. I've seen more intention from the Italian side than from the Peruvian side. Let's see what Rafa Cid can try and create from here. Very dense match, very dense match. Of course, anything can change. Leon Baldi there. And Brian Gutierrez firing things up. Let's see if Olmedo can make it here. Good way to receive the ball, good reception. And then it's Nainggolan going all the way across the field. That's going to be a throw-in for the Kings League Americas team. And that's it. He was asking for the time. Menon Olmedo and Menon were the same team.
Oh, here's Unity.
Like, come on. And this
President
is,
of Muresh.
let's see.
4.
It's gonna be 4. Hopefully this can change things up, open up the game a little bit.
What did you guys get in the previous game?
A ver,
Got it 4. I
acérquense.
think it was 4, yeah. If I'm
Acérquense.
not mistaken, it was also 4 against
Chino,
4.
rápido, acérquense. Va Toño. Guti. Toño, Guti, Juan.
So we can already see starting here for the Italian side, it's going to be Giovanni Valtolini. It's also going to be Leon Baldi. It's going to be Nangolan. And of course, Insta keeper Antonio Luliano. And for Persas, I see already lining up Cisneros, Menon, and also Brian Gutierrez. And off we go.
Hey, that's an old trick. Fell into it.
That is an old trick, because it'll make you.
You can't do anything. 'Cause you
Yeah,
can't
it
suddenly
definitely
put the
tricks
brakes
you.
on. Yeah, because you've got to go backwards. Obviously, it's very difficult at that pace to go backwards.
Just tighten up your body and hopefully you get to it first. Let's see what Montero. He has a good shot.
He does.
Very strong, but nowhere near the goal. Rajan Angolan to Leon Baldi. Out wide. Asking for. Oh my God.
Corner, corner. Don't worry. It wasn't that bad.
So this is going to be a corner kick for Stallions. Valtolini. Nope. Leon Baldi. Leon Baldi is telling Valtolini to get closer to him. Giovanni Valtolini to Leon Baldi. And now Viviano. Antonio Luliano, I'm sorry. Insta keeper. Let's see what they can do here. This is it. Nangolan. And corner kick. That's 2 now in these last few minutes for the Italian side. They decide to play back to Insta keeper.
Ooh, yeah.
To Luliano.
He almost popped the ball.
Careful there. And that's again another corner.
It's Nainggolan taking all the shots right now.
It's very clear to me what the intention of both teams are.
Ah,
That's a foul
bit late.
on Luis Gonzalez Menon.
Well,
No added
0-0.
time. That's it.
There you go.
That
No
was
goals.
all for the first half. 0-0. What is going on? We do have president penalties for this game, but as you know, that is not a guarantee of anything.
Rafa, rápido.
Has there? I'm not too sure, but has there ever been a
Pongan
0-0 in
That's a good
Kings
question.
League history?
That's a good question.
I mean, it is designed.
And I don't think there has been. Well, maybe if you go back the whole history, I mean, maybe there's
One.
A ver,
But that I can recall this season
Menon
that
ya
I've
no
done,
está.
I've not seen
O
a
sea, al 100.
0-0 draw.
necesito un cabrón que me agarre al
It's
4.
almost impossible, isn't it? With
¿Sí? Pero que
penalties,
ese es su
shootouts.
partido.
It's pretty
No es vamos de
They're doing
delantero, no,
everything.
no.
They're just
Lo agarro
pushing
ahí,
you
a
to
donde
score a
vaya
goal.
a cagar, lo agarro. ¿Sí? Hacemos 3-2 con la marca personal. Rafa, ¿ok? Olmedo, TT. ¿Lo agarras tú?
Bene. Vabbè, cazzo devi fare?
Oh, come on, guys, give us something more in the second half. Give us some excitement. Prove to the world what the Kings League is all about. Well, maybe there are people out there who are fans of this tactical,
Zaki!
tense,
Name one.
0-0 kind of games. But I'm not.
Jose Mourinho, maybe?
I'm not on that list.
There was a very famous manager here in Mexico called Ricardo Ferretti. They called him Tuca Ferretti. And he coached Tigres for a lot of years, for 11 years, and he won a lot of championships with them. But he won a championship in a final. He scored, I think it was 4 goals in the entire playoffs.
Oh,
And he won the championship. You can imagine. Score a goal, park the bus. Score a goal,
exactly.
park the bus.
some people will enjoy that.
It's not beautiful, but it works.
It's an art.
Sometimes.
It's an art, but I don't love it.
Rafa sí, Tete Díaz tries to get it across into the box to Brian Gutierrez, but he is not successful in doing so.
Tell you another Mexican manager who's done that for the last couple of years in Spain, Vasco Aguirre.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his Mallorca side have been very difficult to watch. Oh, hello. Oh.
Ah, that could have been it. That was a good chance for Tete Díaz. But insta-keeper, I think that's probably the most important opportunity of the game so far in these 20 minutes. Can you believe it? It's still 0-0? I can't. Yeah, Javier Aguirre, I mean, because he doesn't have that good of a team, that's kind of the only way he could have gotten Mallorca to where they got. Of course, playing Copa del Rey final against Athletic Bilbao.
I was there. So was Paul.
He is such a character, Javier Aguirre, isn't he?
He is.
In one of his last games, he gave a tutorial on how to drink tequila.
Yes.
That was
Not in one go, he was saying. Short sips, no lemon.
little by little, yeah.
But,
There it is! Trombeta! Number 9 for Stallions. Make this
Fuera.
yellow card?
Fuera.
1-0.
Oh, for a player coming on to celebrate off the bench.
Yeah, they can't do that, so that's 2
Estaba
yellow
fuera.
cards for
Who
the
cares?
Italian
We've got a
side.
goal.
Está fuera, está
So
fuera.
that's 1-0 for Stallions.
Trombeta, not to be mistaken with the Trombeta.
Michele Trombeta striking that goal with a lot of power. Look at how he turns around. He
Oh.
gets a foot across.
That's a
And Monterde couldn't get to it. Let's see, the referee is checking out for yellow cards. It was Baltolini. What for? Was he out of the game? I couldn't see if
Yeah,
he
he
was out of
came
the
on.
game.
'Cause He
Okay.
came on to celebrate.
So he's out for 2 more minutes.
But it doesn't affect the players on the pitch because there are 7 on the pitch. It's just the fact that he's not allowed to come on for a couple of minutes.
So this can move things around, hopefully, because now Persas are going to have to be more incisive. They have to be more
They need to do
decided
something,
to
yeah.
attack. Of course, we still have secret cards to be played. We still have president penalties to be played, so we have much more in this story to be written. That is Trombeta, the goal scorer for Stallions so far. And that was to Trombeta.
Oh. Something going on
Ooh,
there.
yeah, the
between
Rafa Sid and Trombeta are talking to
Trombeta.
each other. It's not hard to understand Italian from Spanish. It's easier with Portuguese, but it's not that hard to understand.
they
So the Peruvian side are not looking too sharp with their last touches. And of course, the Italian team are in no hurry whatsoever.
Knew it was gonna happen.
Trombeta got a foot
Knew it
in.
was going to happen. The next time
Rafa
they
Sid,
came.
and I think this is going to be the end of that story because Trombeta, in a very sportsmanlike conduct, he goes to Rafa Sid and apologizes because he knows he was wrong. And let's see here. That's the replay of the celebration of the goal.
I think Thied wants something more there, given against Trombeta. That's one that's been brewing. We're going to see that a lot today. This is the last chance.
It is.
So there's a lot more at stake
now
for
or
the
never.
players.
Baltolini's punishment is over. He can come back in the game.
Ooh.
Maybe yellow?
Could have been a yellow, yeah.
Yeah, for
Should
sure.
have been.
It's not looking good for Persas. They've created very little chances in in the entire game, actually. So this is Monterde. I was out wide. Cisneros now with the ball. Back to Monterde. Rafa Cid. To Tete Diaz. Tries to get it in the box. It wasn't very successful. Bruno, you just wait for those last 5 minutes. Things are going to pick up. That's what I said about the last match, and it was a 1-0 too.
No, but at least there's going to be some, off the ball.
Yeah.
Things happening, things being said.
Tete Diaz. And
keepers.
No problem there for Antonio Luliano. Rafa Cid with the interception. Maybe this could be it. Nope. That took a long time for Cisneros. The shot was very well blocked by the Italian defense. We still have plenty of time to go here in this second half between Stallions and Persas FC.
Oh.
Angolan with the ball to Trombeta.
Good ball.
There it is. This could be it. Too wide.
Too left-footed as well. Attack the ball.
That was a good try by number 3, Vlad Marin from Romania. Leon Baldi. Let's see what Trombeta can do. Ah, nice.
Almost.
Backheel touch.
Almost.
That would have been an interesting opportunity
for Spera.
For Matias Spera. So only one. Well, obviously 2 international players. Nangolan, obviously, and Vlad Marin.
Nangolan spent so many years in Italy, though.
He's
almost considered an Italian.
I can understand why people can get confused. But no, he's from Belgium. Cisneros with the ball out wide. Here it is, the shot. Oh, what a save by Luliano. Insta keeper. That was a good shot by, I think that was Menon. Yeah, that was Menon.
Oh,
and that was
calma.
A free kick.
Calma.
Very good football there from Nangolan. Brilliant turn, brilliant use of his body.
Here.
Captain for Persas, Rafa Cid, did not like that call. But once it's called, it's called. So it's either Nangolan or Marin. I think this could be good for a right foot player to curl it around. It's a good distance too, though. And again, Catenaccio. Why go for it when you can keep possession of the ball? Leon Baldi to Trombeta. Gets a challenge in. Trombeta. Rafa Cid has been struggling with Trombeta a lot, and I mean the size difference.
Just moves him around, doesn't he?
The size difference. Rafa Cid is not a small man, but Trombeta is just, he is massive. Careful here.
Good tackle.
Good interception. Yeah, good tackle.
Oh, another very good tackle.
Defensive seconds here. Cisneros wide. That's going to be a corner kick for Persas. This has not been the best match out of the Peruvian side. Cisneros is going to take that corner kick. See? They have not been precise today. And if you want to be in the next round, your precision button has to be turned on.
You've got to do a lot more than what they've done today. If they go home like this, they'll be regretting not having really done, at least attempted to do more. But there's a yellow here for
That
Marin,
was definitely a yellow card for Vlad Marin on Tete Diaz. I think he left his elbow. Yeah, that is, that is right on the border of being a red card.
Yeah, best get off the pitch, Marin.
Yeah, Marin leaves his left arm way too stretched to try and protect his body, but he hit the player. 30 minutes, half an hour already into the game. 10 more to go. Remember, in the 38th minute, if this score stays, goals count double. That was not, he couldn't get a foot in. Menon. But Persas already have control of the ball. But defending by Stallions has been on point. Cisneros out wide, this could be it. The cross is not successful. Oh, careful, careful, Nangolan.
He's calm. He knows what he's doing.
He's like, are you kidding me? Careful, me. This is everyday work. Elections Day here in Mexico City. It's very likely that Mexico will have our first female president in history.
Yeah, it's good to go off topic because there's not a great deal going on, is there? When do we know the results? At what time?
Tonight, around 8 p.m.
Okay.
So right when we finish, turn on your social media and you'll know who the next president of Mexico will be for the next 6 years. Here we go with Persas. Trying to get that cross in, but they haven't been very precise on getting the ball into the box. And it's still 1-0 to the Italian side. Remember, if you win, you're into the next round, into the knockout phase. If you lose, pack your bags, go home, either to Roma or to Lima. Rafa Cid?
Pretty good destinations.
Oh yeah, Lima's, the food in Peru is insane. And what can you say about Italian food?
Yes.
I mean, so they've taken a while to use their secret cards.
Oh, and penalties as well, yeah.
I'm guessing
Well,
they're going to wait maybe in
Then
the
it's gonna
next
be
2 or
everything.
3 minutes.
Then it's
Yeah,
gonna be boom,
they're just
boom,
going to
boom,
throw
boom, boom.
everything at the same time.
We're going to go from 0 to 100. And
Ooh, nice individual play there by,
Olmedo, was it?
yeah, that was Olmedo. He hit himself. I don't know if himself or... That's not looking good for Olmedo. A lot of pain. But as they say, walk it out. Corner kick. This is Cisneros. And a good try there by Menon, but blocked by the defense. Still no president penalty, still no secret card. The referee stopping the match just for a little bit. Telling Leon Baldi to calm down.
Feed needs to calm down as well.
He tried to stop that with his chest, but couldn't get a foot in.
Yeah, got to take a throw in again. The referee just blown his whistle. Don't know why. Maybe taken out of place.
I think we are about to get ready here for a president penalty, because I see ZEEIN with every intention. There it is. Oh, but Stallions pressed the button. Islas. Cisneros, now back to Islas. Out wide to see if the wall. Have you gotten hit by the ball already?
I'm desperate to head a ball. I keep telling you. I want it to come here and head it away. That was about as close as I could get.
All right, so game has been stopped because Lur is going to come down from the boxes and take a penalty, and Persas have also activated their present penalty, so things are going to move, or could move, here in Mexico City. Why would you bring those shoes?
He does
If
like,
you know you're going to take a present penalty, bring proper shoes, bring your football boots.
he did it last time as well, and we thought there's no way he's scoring, and he scored.
So here we go with Blur and ZEEIN are gonna take a penalty each one. This could give the Italians a 2-0 advantage. How about you leave your sunglasses there? All right, I was gonna say in the bench, but there.
Is someone going to step on them there?
Maybe him. He places the ball. Let's see what Monterde can do about this penalty. Monterde's looking at the glasses like,
Yeah,
what?
I thought he was going to do something there.
That would have been not nice. This could give Stallions a very important advantage going into those last few minutes of the game. Still, secret cards to be played. And here we go. Blur against Monterde. Blur lines up with a shot. Oh, is that in?
What happened? Where did that go?
Was that in? The referee's saying that wasn't in.
Well, he's turned around as if it hasn't gone. Oh, it was a
Oh,
little
it's a stallion. I thought those were his sunglasses.
No wonder Monterde was looking at it. Let's see where that went.
No, that
Oh,
wasn't
no.
in. Not even close. Oof. And now, everything, pressure is on the other side. Because ZEEIN can come here and tie the game. But the precedent penalties we've seen, or at least in the last game, they were both missed. I don't think that's on the penalty spot. So ZEEIN against Antonio. Insta keeper. What was that? I'm telling you about the shoes. Why would you bring those shoes on? If you know you have the possibility of taking a penalty kick, bring on proper shoes. So, nothing has changed. Just like in the other match, it's still 1-0. Both presidents missed their penalties. But I'm hopeful that those secret cards are a shootout and a penalty.
They're going to have
Or
to.
a joker.
We're heading so late into the game. They're going to be so important in this match, those cards. What you were saying before, those 3 key moments, well, this one's going to be huge.
Huge. Let's see what Persas can try and do after that blow with a shot. Oh!
Nicely collected.
And Antonio Valiano is like, hey, calm down. Take it easy, bro. Nengolan. Out to Leon Baldi. Baldi to Valtellini. Goes deep, and that should be a corner kick for the Italian side. Valtellini going deep almost. What was that? You cannot miss that. Yeah, it has to be. Imagine if they pull out a top player right now. What? Why? Know your rules.
It's got to be penalty or shootout. He's already
It's too obvious for me.
3 minutes from the 38th minute, so it's nothing that's 4 minutes.
No suspension.
No.
Oh, to see, that was a great shot by Luis González Menon. And I think if the game stays like this, if we have to give the MVP to someone, I would give it definitely to Antonio Valiano, insta keeper. He's had a great game, denying every opportunity to the Peruvian side. That was too long. Valtellini takes advantage that Olmedo was on the floor.
Look at that back pass. He's giving them a throw in right by the corner flag.
I see some hands on the buttons. I see some hands on the buttons, people. Let's see what they can do here. Let's see how this can change the game. It's either a shootout or a penalty. Or both. One for each side, obviously. Angolan trying to keep the ball. he uses his body in
Very well, doesn't he?
very well. Guti to Cisneros. Almost a minute here left till the 38th minute. Careful now. Oh, yeah, of course. There it is. Secret card. Cisneros. Into the box. Can't get a shot in. Out wide to Olmedo. That is Brian Gutierrez. Back to Rafa Cid. And of course, both secret cards have now been played as we predicted. And that is right. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah, let's see what we got.
Moment of truth, people. Moment of truth.
Let's see what we're playing with.
First, Stallions. And Stallions have, drum roll. That is
Penalty.
penalty. So, this could be a 2-0. Let's see who is going to take the penalty shot. And of course, on the other side, what is it for Persas? Of course, those secret cards have to be played before the end of the match.
Penalty as well. Wow.
Secret card for Persas.
It's not every day you see this.
Penalties.
They probably
Okay.
thought, oh, this is amazing. We've got a penalty. We're going to
And
get
yeah.
them.
Primero.
And we have a shootout away on the other side. What?
Cancelled out by another penalty.
All right, so
Penalti para vosotros y para ellos. Los
this
dos
could
penalti.
be either a
Primero
1-1
allí, penalti.
or a
Primero allí,
2-1
después allí.
or a 1-0.
Podéis estar en banquillo ya que se ha acabado.
or a 2-0, obviously.
A lot of options.
Balón, balón.
And to take the penalty for the Italian side, it's going to be the
Trombeta?
man who scored the first goal of the match, the first and only goal of the match, Michele Trombeta, number 9. Powerful striker, very tall. Had a very physical game with Rafa Cid, captain of Persas. And Monterde already stopped the penalty, but from a president, from Blur. And Trombeta. Decisive moment here. This could be a very important advantage for Stallions going into those last 2 minutes. Is it going to be double goal or golden goal? Trombeta has everything in his feet. It's all on him. Trombeta. Monterde. Trombeta. There it is for number 9. 2 goals today, making things 2-0 against the Peruvian side, and this could be the most important moment for the Peruvian side.
At least we know we're not going to golden goal. That's
Yep.
no longer a proper possibility.
And
Chino.
it's gonna be Chino Diaz for the Peruvian side. Chino against Juliano. Chino. Wide.
Oh!
It is not looking pretty for Persas FC.
What's the goalkeeper complaining about?
It is not looking good for the Peruvian side. I think they're going to repeat the penalty because he had a foot off the line. Let's see.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's what they are checking. Oh, no way. That's
fine.
That's fine, yeah.
But I don't know what he was complaining about. Maybe,
They got confused.
yeah, he
The
misunderstood
referee's like,
something.
hey,
The
sorry.
referee's
And
checking.
then Viviana's like, no, I'm sorry. And then he's like, no, wait, I'm sorry. It's my bad. No, my bad. And so, last 2 minutes, Persas still have the opportunity to tie the match and take this into a shootout. We've seen incredible stories in this World Cup so far, and this may not be the exception.
did say that at least at the end we're going to get all those penalties. We didn't know it was going to be 4 penalties, but
Yeah,
we went from 0 to 100 in a couple of seconds.
I haven't seen that so far. And here we go. Last 2 minutes, last chance. And that was
Forward.
played forward again. By Spera. Sometimes being in such a hurry makes you make mistakes that you don't want to make. But let's see. That was Guti. Right to
it's off
Tete
there.
Diaz, and that is going to be an Italian ball. Obviously, they're in no hurry to get that ball in play. With the throw into Trombeta, who scored 2 goals today. Obviously, it's either him or Faleano for MVP of the match. Remember, you can vote on Twitch and choose who is going to be the MVP of this 4th match of this long day we have in Mexico City of the Kings World Cup. Just a few seconds left, 50 seconds, almost 50 seconds. For Persas, remember, if they score, they tie the game, and we go into a shootout phase.
Oh, Trombeta.
Then go to Trombeta. I'm not sure that's also. Let's see, Trombeta. Oh! That was Cisneros. That was very brave from Cisneros. Guti, this is a free kick. I'm sorry, that was Tete Diaz. Let's see if Persas can make the best of it.
Oh, we'll take it quickly.
Cisneros to Guti to Olmedo. Not a problem for the goalkeeper. 2 minutes to be played. It's now or never for the Peruvian side. Stallions, the Italians, the wildcard team are just almost there. Let's see, Marin. Oh,
He had it
unfortunate.
there, and it just came away from his feet.
Which roster are we gonna tear up? Is it gonna be the Italian or the Peruvian?
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Blocked. Trombeta. Oh, it's too ambitious.
Difficult. Difficult from
That would have
there.
been nice, though. Persas obviously in a hurry to try and score a goal in this next minute or so. But Italian defending, as you know, it's a house special.
Keeping a clean sheet in Kings League
It's very complicated.
Well, I
We've
suppose
seen 2 in a row.
I suppose they missed 2 penalties that didn't even go on goal, but
And when you miss 2 penalties, I mean, how can you expect to go into the knockout phase by missing those very important opportunities? This is Cisneros. Tries to make it wide to Olmedo. Olmedo wants to get into the box. Gets into the box, takes a shot, and that's going to be a corner kick. This could be it. This is the last play. Could be the last play. Olmedo with a shot. That was Menon. Again, Olmedo. Obviously, the Peruvian team, Persas, are in a hurry. Menon to Olmedo. Great defending by the Italian side. This is Guti. Careful, Rafa Cid. Is this it? Is
handball,
this it?
handball. That was a handball.
What is the referee
That
saying?
was a massive handball. That was a handball. This is going to be a penalty.
They're checking it.
Mano, Ángel.
He went like this.
I mean, they already missed 2 penalties.
Wow.
Parar el tiempo. Ya estamos.
This is the last
They are
second of
checking
the
for a
game.
penalty. Could this be it? Last play of the
Look,
game. Is that a
look.
handball?
There we go. Punches it. He's punched it away.
Yeah.
I saw it from here. I had a perfect angle.
And you have the view, you have the eyesight of an eagle.
Sería penalti gol
Well,
doble.
they don't call me.
Oh, come on. That is definitely a penalty. That has to be a penalty
Sí, sí.
for Persas.
Habrá que-
Wow.
What an end to the game, ladies and
Sí, es penalti,
gentlemen.
It was all done. They were through.
Habrá que verla.
Now
ok.
another
What a
penalty.
mistake.
A
Aguanta,
third
aguanta,
penalty.
What a mistake. If you don't
Sí, ha tocado.
score at least one of 3 penalties.
No, yeah.
I mean, come on.
check this.
Referee, you have to go to the VAR.
Sí, sí, yo también he visto una mano ahí rara.
And we're going to see it on the screen. That last
Tiene
angle we saw
el control
is
del balón.
very, very clear. So there's the ball in the air.
Wait.
Cabeza
And that was, yeah, see the Rafa, see.
y ¡pam!
Espera. Wait.
What is the referee going to decide here? If that's not a penalty, I am going to be mad.
Oh.
Claro.
Come on. Of course.
How can they complain and say no? It's clear.
I don't see a lot of Italian players complaining. They're like, yeah, fair call. Look at Zane. Look at Zane. He is praying to every god. Blur cannot believe it. Zane needs to have a sip of his water because he cannot. His mouth is all dried up because of the nerves.
It's incredible that they've got into this
This
situation.
could tie the game.
Changing their penalty taker.
Fernando Olmedo. It's all on you. Fernando Olmedo.
No hay rebote. No hay rebote. One, finish.
Everyone behind the ball, of course, outside of the
Fuera.
box.
Se acaba el partido. Fuera.
They're trying to make him nervous.
Atrás. No hay rebote. No hay rebote.
Antonio Valiano, it's a keeper already,
Atrás.
has had very important saves today. And this could be it. Olmedo. The last play of the game. Olmedo. It's all on you, Olmedo. Make history, Olmedo. Let's go into shootouts. Olmedo. Olmedo. And that is it. If you cannot make 3 penalties, 3 penalties, how can you expect to go into the knockout phase? What a game, what an ending to the game. It was worth the wait. The Italian side, Stallions, are in the next phase, are in the knockout stage, in the round of 16. The man of the match. The man of the match. Of course, this man, Antonio Valiano, he is in perfect position, has 1 foot in line. And Olmedo, of course, the other side of the coin, el otro lado de la moneda, as they would say in Spanish. Very sad.
Imagine the celebrations here. You think you're going to a penalty shootout where it's a flip of a coin to see who goes through. And then suddenly, from that moment to the next, you're qualified. Oh,
what an image. What a sight. That's unfortunate for Olmedo, of course. Very sad with what happened to him. Missed the penalty. And his team, Persas, are out of the Kings World Cup. Jeez.
That was a game with just 13 shots on target. Normally in a game you see
It's above 20.
20 minimum. 13 between the 2 teams. Oh, another page to rip up.
And that was a lineup for Persas, if you could hear that paper rip.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. And guess who's going to bite the dust right now? I am.
Gracias.
And Paul is coming on.
Bueno, la jugamos, hicimos todo lo que pudimos. La verdad es que no nos salió nada. Y nada, ya está. Eso es lo único. Hasta el final. Se luchó hasta el final, hasta el último segundo, literalmente. Estoy igual contento de haber llegado hasta donde hemos llegado. Es igual un honor haber llegado tan lejos. Y nos retiramos con la frente en alto. Ya está.
Estamos llegando. Pay attention. ¡Dai! ¡Dai!
Stallions. Bomber, questo è per te MVP Chides. Cosa hai da dire?
Grazie mille intanto per il premio, è stata una partita molto faticosa e siamo riusciti a fare gol nel secondo tempo, poi dopo dobbiamo ringraziare anche il nostro portierone Viviano, il nostro capitano che ci ha salvato alla fine, quindi ci vuole un po' di fortuna, però devo fare complimenti a tutti perché siete stati molto bravi.
Ma mi fai un'esultanza della trombetta?
Questa.
Grazie.